Welcome back. The Eastern Cape Film Festival will be taking place this weekend from the 8th to the 10th of August. The inaugural festival is a platform to explore and understand the direction of the film industry in the province. The aim of the film festival is to sustain employment opportunities and celebrate the heritage around. To share more about the events, we're now joined by film director Nceba Mqolomba, who is live from our Port Elizabeth studios. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning.
Tell us a little bit about what the Eastern Cape Film Festival is all about.
The Eastern Cape Film Festival, it's 3 days of workshops and screenings. It's starting in East London on Saturday, Sunday and Monday during the long weekend. What we're doing is we're trying to get a chance where we can take young filmmakers and established filmmakers and teach them how to actually make movies, film, TV, to able to create sustainable jobs for the province.
Tell us how the festival has grown since its inception.
The festival started last year as the Ginsberg Film Festival at the Steve Biko Center. It was a smaller event because it was based in a town. And then Eastern Cape Information Technology Initiative, they came to us and said, we like the initiative you guys started. How can we partner and make it bigger? Now it's going to the Eastern Cape Film Festival, which covers the whole of the Eastern Cape.
You say that you're going to be doing screenings. How many of the movies and the short films that you're going to be showing actually were produced from the province and are stories about Eastern Cape?
The first film we're opening is Of Good Report, which won 14 SAFTAs last year, directed by Jamil Kubega. It was done here in Somerset. And then the last film we're playing, which is Mandolwana, is a local comedy from Matatiel. And because we're trying to basically take films that are done by local filmmakers and put them out there. Jamil, the director, for example, comes from East London. He just happened to have to go to Joburg and Cape Town to establish himself.
You do say that, and we all know that there are many people that are in the industry that hail from the province. However, when we speak about film festivals, it's always Durban that really takes, the centre stage. Why has it taken such a long time for the Eastern Cape to kind of get their own film festival up and running?
That's actually, it's a challenge, I guess, because I don't know, is it because people do not realize the potential that film industry has? Because the film industry creates 3.5 billion per year to the GDP. That's 25,000 jobs. So people in the Eastern Cape, we haven't woken up to the fact that we can actually use this like the same as the Western Cape and the KZN to create sustainable jobs. But it's all about now. I think maybe we had to get the right time and the right partners and right support and the right mindset, which I believe is what is happening right now, because we're getting a lot of support from everyone, government entities, True FM, and other guys.
So this is the first year where it's going to be a provincial-wide film festival. What's been the response that you've had since putting it out there? Are people excited about it? Have you got lots of people that have signed up that have said they want to come to the workshops? Many filmmakers and those that are in the industry?
Wow, the response has been phenomenal. People are calling in, sending emails, wanting to partake in the workshops. And it's actually quite easy because we've decided to make the workshops free. The only condition we have is that you actually have to basically send an email to info@ecfilmfestival.co.za just to say I would like to attend the workshops because space is limited, but it is free. And filmmakers, they're sending their films, they're sending their documentaries because they've been saying, we've been looking for somewhere like this where we've been making films. Where can we screen them? Now we are happy to be able to do that. I mean, from the response we've got, we won't be able to screen all the films that we have. So meaning we have to basically now start other programs where we say, once a month, let's go to the Artamo district. Next month, let's go to Kakadu district. Next month, Artamo district, for example, and take it a whole year thinking, not just once-off festival.
So where will people in the province be able to come and watch some of these short films and films that you speak about?
The festival is happening at the Eastern Cape Audiovisual Centre. Some know it as the Miriam Makeba Centre. It's in East London, close to Walter Sisulu University or the Old Fort Hare. which is very central in town. If you know East London, it's town central. Everyone knows that area.
And can anybody come to watch the movie? I love movies myself, but I'm not much of a filmmaker. So if I could come down to the Eastern Cape, could I just come and watch some of the films?
Yes, you can, because this is what we're trying to do, because film, we're trying to get everyone to like it and understand what film is all about, because there's an industry, but then there's entertainment. And so anyone, feel free, if you want to come join us. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Screening start at 3:30, because from 9 o'clock until 3 o'clock, it's workshops. And then from 3:30 until 6, it's screenings for people who want to come. But we do say, guys, if you want to come, send us an email at info@ecfilmfestival.co.za so we can reserve your space. It is free, but space is limited.
Okay, so I mean, you're going to direct everybody there, whether they're filmmakers or those that are just interested in actually coming to attend what is going on. I imagine that last year, when you guys just had it in one specific town, that it must have been a huge success in order for provincial government to say, we want to get on board. What did you learn from last year that you're going to help to make this year's film festival even better?
One thing we learned from last year is we need more partners like government and the Eastern Cape Information Technology Initiative, because we did it was small last year and we were limited. Now, by going bigger, it means we're basically, because now we're only concentrating on Ginsberg, which is a small town called in King Williamstown. Now we're going nationwide. We're covering, because we've got people coming from OR Tambo, coming from Matatiel, we've got people coming from Johannesburg, people coming from Cape Town, just to come be there. So our lessons from last year was we need to get the partners, which is what we learned, and fortunately, we're able to get those partners to come on board. Because, for example, what we're doing, one of the schemes we have is the script writing of film challenge. Anyone out there concentrating on the Eastern Cape, if you've got a story, idea about the Eastern Cape or based in the Eastern Cape, it can only be about the Eastern Cape, please send us the idea to submissions@ecfilmfestival.co.za, where the winning script, the closing date is the 1st of September, the winning script will be able to get their film produced into a movie, where you can say a year from now, when we do next year's Eastern Cape Film Festival, I sent my idea, it was approved, and it was produced, and I'm sitting here a year later watching my own idea on screen.
Wow, that's very, very exciting. I mean, it also brings to the forefront the fact that South Africa have got so many stories, and South Africans now wanting to tell those stories in their very own way.
Yes, because people are always complaining, because one thing we have is our stories. And if you look at where we came from, like traditionally we used to tell our stories around a fire. It's the same concept now, but the only thing is now our fire has become the medium of film. And the stories out there are there to inspire, to motivate, because people have stories to tell all the time. And stories are crucial because they make you laugh, they make you smile, they make you warm inside, they educate you. So we need to get our stories out there and put them out there.
So there's no lack of stories. Do we have the know-how?
This is what's been happening is, because if you look, honestly, there are filmmakers out there. It's just now what we're trying to do with this is basically make one big database of Eastern Cape filmmakers, so we can see, because there are directors, there are producers, there are editors, there are script writers, but we all act in silos. Now what we need to find out is, I'm a director, you're a producer, is an editor, what equipment do we have? Let us work in teams, let us do our stories. Funding is not always there all the time, but the main thing is getting the ideas done and put out there. For example, we've decided to do, we're inviting entities like the Department of Trade and Industry to come, because they've got the Emerging Black Filmmakers Fund, which gives you 50% budget to shoot your movie. We need them to come there and explain to filmmakers why, how. If I want to apply for 2 million rands, what are the terms and conditions? How do I get the money? How do you go the processes? We're getting their stakeholders to come there and explain to people, because there is money, honestly, in this country. We do have money to make films, but people don't know about them, especially from the Eastern Cape. We do not apply. There's NFVF, there's DTI, there's IDC. The funding is there, but we never apply for it.
So I imagine that you've invited all these partners and they are going to be contributors in the workshops. On your website, does it also have the agenda for which workshops will be held when and what time?
At the moment, we've got a Facebook page called Eastern Cape Film Festival. There we've got the program, agenda, hosts, because for example, we've got on Jamil Kubeka, Diliza Mwabi, and Holly Nikiwe, who are all award-winning directors, filmmakers, producers. They are the ones who are coming to do the workshops. On our page, if you go there on the Facebook page, Eastern Cape Film Festival, it will get all the information.
Lovely stuff, and we'll go there. We wish you guys all the best of luck for the film festival, and it seems as if it's going to just go from strength to strength the very first time that it's going to be the Eastern Cape Film Festival. Thank you very much to Nceba Mqolomba, who is the festival director of the Eastern Cape Film Festival. Stay with Morning Live. We're back after the break.